Hey everyone, I'm Gozirra.
And I'm Bulldog, and we are Pulled Aggro, a site that is devoted to bringing you reviews on video games. And this week, we're going to be reviewing Warface.
Warface is a free-to-play online first-person shooter developed by Crytek. The game was developed with the CryEngine 3 and released on October 21st, 2013 for PC and April 22nd, 2014 for the Xbox 360. For the purposes of this video, we're only going to be covering the PC version of the game, but wanted to make it aware to you that the Xbox 360 version differs in some aspects.
Now, without further ado, we bring you Warface.
The game features 4 different classes. You have Rifleman, Medic, Engineer, and Sniper. Each class has its own unique type of primary weapons and special actions that are uniquely suited for different roles.
Playing the game will earn experience points, Warface dollars, and vendor points by playing either versus or co-op game modes.
In addition to competitive multiplayer, Warface supports cooperative multiplayer for up to 5 players. There is a total of 7 mission types, which span from clearing out a town to taking down a top secret mech which the enemy has built.
Once you get started into the game, into the loading screen, that you'll see that they have daily leaderboards, and that's based on your performance throughout the current mission, ranging from how many headshots your team gets to how quickly you can get through it. Now let's talk about gameplay. Some of the things that we've noticed about this game that is really cool was that it didn't just have your normal jump into a server, run and gun FPS. They had a cool little twist to it, which is what's called co-op. Allows you and 4 of your friends to get involved into a game.
Now with that gameplay, you want to kind of span out what your roles are. You have your sniper, you have your medic, you have your engineer and rifleman. So you want to kind of stack it to your favor because they do add those special actions, and one person can give you ammo, another person can revive you if you die. It's good to have that different classes, just like if you're playing a role-playing game or an MMO, you want to have those different classes to achieve your goal the best that you can.
I love it. It's such a fun game mode because you actually have those different classes that require different things. When you run through some of the different missions that they have, you have different things that you need to be throughout it.
Now, the thing that I don't like about the game is the AI seems pretty stupid. They bunch up together or they just rush you. They don't really go for cover that often.
No, they're all about in your face and just all the time going and going.
They will pistol whip the crap out of you.
Yes, they will. They've got guys with shields that'll just run up and just smash you with their shield real quick. It's kind of a pain. But one of the things I don't like necessarily about the AI as well with you is that they just spawn randomly. Like you're in one spot and next thing you know, there's like 3 guys running out of this area that they weren't in just 2 seconds ago.
Now, in the same sense of that, you don't really need to worry about how smart the AI is in this because it's still challenging because they throw out so many troops. And you also have mini bosses and bosses at the end, or they have a whole objective just going through with this co-op.
Correct. Now you'll see here where we go through and fight a heavy gunner. He's kind of like a mini boss, and then we jump into the big boss fight of a mech, which actually had a pretty cool kind of strategy to it, if you will. Now in Versus, there are 6 different types of game modes. You've got your team deathmatch, free-for-all, plant the bomb. You can storm, which means that you can capture 3 points on the map in succession, capture, and destruction. Now, quick impressions on the Versus mode means that it's going to probably be like an 8v8 from what we saw.
We didn't really get to go into free-for-all or plant the bomb or the other game modes, so we can't really say anything about them except that those are available to you. But our impressions, or at least my impression for 8v8, is it's a typical, FPS game. The only bad thing about it is spawns, because they don't spawn you all over the map. You have 2 spawn zones, so you can spawn trap the crap out of the enemy team, or they can vice versa do the same thing to you. I mean, but you do get spawn protection for a little bit, but I mean, it's not too much. So I wasn't really impressed by the versus of it, but that's just typical team deathmatch.
It did feel very kind of
mediocre.
Yeah, very mediocre. The co-op is where this game is definitely has its huge perks. It's worth playing, especially for the co-op.
We love the co-op. Overall, I give this game about a 7. The reason why I give it a 7 and not higher is because of the versus aspect of it. If it was just the versus, this game would probably be a 3. It would be very fun to play for a long time, but I really like the co-op. It's something that's different. It's something that catches my attention and keeps my attention. And the replayability is so high because they change out maps all the time. They change out the difficulty on those maps all the time. And you do have something to strive for with those leaderboards.
Overall, I give this game an 8. It looks beautiful. I love the CryEngine 3. and I think the gameplay is very, very fun. The co-op is a blast to play, especially with your friends, getting in there, doing the different stuff. It's a lot of fun. In terms of the verses, I'm going to have to agree with you. If I had to rate them separately, the verses to me would be probably like a 3 or 4. It had some fun. It was kind of cool. It just kind of plays like Call of Duty to me. Well, that's all the time we have. This has been a review on Warface.
I'm Gozirra.
And I'm Bulldog.
Thanks for watching. GG, everyone.
Hope you liked our video, and if you'd like to see more, click one of the video links there. Don't forget to click the little subscribe link located here, and if you'd like to get more updates as to when we're going to be putting out new videos, follow us on Twitter. You can find us at BulldogMW. Thanks for watching.